How's it going, Leap.com? I guess this is my first video documenting the ARP project, the Aerial, what does it even stand for? I don't even know my own acronym. Aerial Research Platform, that's it. But it also stands for ARP as in, the computer-based ARP, it's hacking from the skies, so Address Resolution Protocol is also ARP. But let me show off what we've got so far. I'm not really showing off that much, basically. But we've got the box working now, which is right over here. This is the main payload package, and I'll give you a close-up here of it in just a sec. So this is the main payload package. It's very small, it's very light, but it's got a 1.2 gigahertz processor, 64-bit, 2 gigs of RAM, and this here is the boot device. We're going for something as light as possible, so even a 2.5-inch hard drive was going to be too heavy. So we went for this route. It's just a flash drive, but it's got a full Linux distro on here. It's only 16 gigabytes, but the whole point is that other computers are going to be remoting in, so it doesn't need to be all that big. It needs to store all the data that it's collecting, and it needs to be able to run the OS, which it can. So far the device has been stripped down a little bit, but it's still relatively heavy. But it's still close to just around a pound right now, which is in the ballpark. It's what we're looking for right now. So about 1 pound is okay. Once we have this fully functional with all the sensors attached, and all that will be stripped down, and this will be stripped down as well. I think a lot of this case will go because really the case is actually bigger than the main board. The main board comes to like here on it, maybe about that, somewhere around there. So it's not the case can probably go, or at least part of it will go. I've already stripped some parts of the case from the inside out. But once that's done, we'll have our weight value. We'll know exactly where we sit in terms of what kind of aerial platform to use. If we can keep it around 0.95 of a pound, then we should be able to go with one of the blimp type platforms. Otherwise, we'll probably end up going with an RC plane of some sort that has a large wingspan, a large surface, because they have the best lift. And that's the key right now is strong lift, but also we need something with good battery life, which is why the blimp is what we're looking for, because a blimp can keep it going, can have a much longer running battery, because most of the work is being done by the helium. But the larger planes should also work, but really we're not there yet. Soon, next video, you'll see this on an RC car. I've already got the RC car ready to go, and basically this is just going to sit on top of it. It's going to have I haven't decided yet on doing a hard wire into the RC controls or using a USB radio transmitter to take the place of the RC car's radio transmitter. One or the other. It really depends on whether I can get the USB serial stuff working in a way that lets me control it or not. We'll see. But that's all the exciting stuff that's going to be coming up on the next episode of, I don't know, whatever this is called, ARP. Peace out, guys.